Okay, as you can see, the temperature is rapidly climbing. We're up to almost 130 degrees there. Before you attempt to pull the glue out, make sure you're wearing some gloves, as the glue will get to anywhere from 180 degrees to 220 degrees Celsius. So serious third-degree burns can happen if you get any glue on your hands. So you can see most glue pots on machines these days are Teflon coated. So I'm just going to use a scraper and a screwdriver and a pair of long nose pliers. And you need to be very careful because you don't want to scratch the Teflon coating in the pot. But if you can see here, depending on the brand of machine, the glue itself is still quite solid in the middle, but it's pliable enough to start coming away from the pot itself. So basically grab hold of the glue the best way you can. The temperature now is at 150 degrees. The hotter that gets, the more pliable this will become to get out. So it's just a matter of being a little bit patient, giving it a little bit of effort there, and eventually it will just break itself free and come out in one clunk. Obviously the reason you do this is because over time the sides of the pots become a bit crusty, and you can see on this particular one the glue is still fairly fresh. So there's no real time frame you should or shouldn't be doing this, in the sense that if you were to do this every 2 or 3 months, it's certainly going to be better than leaving it for 12 months or 2 years like a lot of people do. So the more often you do it, the easier it is. Some brands are easier than others, and you can see quite comfortably this is starting to come out now. Temperature wise, we're almost at 180 degrees, so most of the glue is still solid, but obviously further down in the pot it's becoming quite soft and quite easy to come out. So in this case I'm not using my long nose pliers, but sometimes you will need pliers or multi-grips, vice grips, those sort of things to help get the glue out. So you can see now it's starting to break itself free. Again, being very careful, you don't want to get any glue on your hands. I've seen many serious burns from this sort of thing, so here it comes now. So generally I just place it upside down on the ground, and you can see inside the pot any leftovers. If there's crusty bits in there, now we'll get preferably a spatula. You can get spatulas that are heat resistant, like nylon type spatulas, or even some bits of timber. Sometimes it's a bit hard because you need to get in on an angle. On serious cases we will take the plate off and access the pot more readily there, but if you do this on a regular basis, it shouldn't get to a point where you need a serious overhaul on the glue pot.